Hey, TikTok fam, how you doing? I have some good news for you. Some good information I obtained yesterday by talking to one of my friends here in Kenya, right? He lived in Tanzania for about 2 years, but he's American, right? He moved here with his family and he was telling me about his experience and all that good stuff. But the main topic here is about a download I had yesterday. And I'm the type that when I approach somebody and they're telling me their experience, right? And they'll let me know what their hobbies and what they're like. I like to explain based on their perspective to better understand the spiritual world that we're about to step into, right? I'm newer at this, right? When it comes to getting in touch with my spirituality, I'm purely new. But I'm really good at explaining things because of my empathetic sense. So he's a gamer, and he was asking me if I'm a gamer too and all that good stuff. I told him I'm in and out when it comes to gaming. I'm all over the place, but back to the topic. He's a gamer. He explained to me that, hey, Alfredo, I started this spirituality thing about 2 years ago. Started it, got some information. I'm in and out, because life is busy. We all know that, right? So we was getting deep into what we need to understand when it comes to analyzing what come into our faces, what shows we watch and stuff like that. That's what spirituality is about. Like, you analyze what is the meaning of this specific anime, what's the meaning of this specific movie, what's the meaning of this specific text within a book, and see how it relates to you, because everybody's spiritual walk is different. So we went to the topic of trying to get tuned in with our higher self, right? And keep in mind that I mentioned everybody's path is different. So for him, he say his weakness is being lazy, right? He come up with so many good ideas. He know how to help others, but when it comes to helping himself, it's a different story. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate, right? So I told him, everybody, and this is the download I received yesterday, everybody technically is born with the higher self within them, right? So this is how I related to gaming. You know how Pacific movies or Pacific animes, when you notice the main character, by the time they elevate themselves and they gain the wisdom and they level up themselves mentally, spiritually, all that good stuff, they end up facing that higher self. It's like, for instance, the show Avatar, right? When he start meditating and then getting in tune with his energy fields within him, he face himself. You get what I'm saying? There's so many scenarios where, like Son Goku, the Black Myth, the game, he ended up fighting himself because that's his higher self. So when you face your higher self, you have to figure out what is the void your higher self is needing. And your life experiences is the key to figure out what your higher self is in need of, because you're here to learn every aspect and gain wisdom. So once the time comes for you to face your higher self, you'll know what the void is. And then once you fill in that void, boom, you're ascending. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. Makes sense. You can't say it doesn't make sense, but he was shocked because I called his laziness his final boss. And sometimes when you face your higher self, you can either have to fight it, you have to intellectually convince your higher self of this reasoning and that reasoning. It's different for everybody. And I told him your laziness is your final boss. So he can deeply understand in a gaming perspective, right? And he was shocked. And I'm over here thinking, my spiritual folks, when you get a download, you're like, yeah, this is crazy. I don't know how I came up with this, but it's within you, man. It's within you. Everybody have this ability, right? And you know how in the spiritual world, they always try to make you focus on high frequency. Remember, it's all about duality. So you have to connect with your low frequency too to connect with your high frequency. Duality is real, man. It's a balance. You know, the yin yang sign, the dark side and the light side, they have to work together to be great. And then once you realize that, that's of course part of the process of you ascending, right? So everybody have a final boss within them that they have to beat. It's just simple. Hopefully that help out. I'm just stepping into this app to pay tribute because I came across another video of another spiritualist saying that once you get a download, right, tell everybody. It might benefit the next person, right? Don't keep it to yourself. So I encourage anyone, just like he did, once you get a download, spread the news. You'll help out. Peace.